2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, it's Los Angeles as they'll be playing against Oklahoma City. And for Oklahoma City, they'll be up for this game, facing the team that defeated them in the conference semis last season. This is one they've been waiting for. And as we close out the regular season, Shaq, what's interested you most along the way?
Well, I like watching the underdogs rise up, proving a lot of people wrong. Kind of satisfied feeling when you outperform your expectations.
Yeah, I can't believe the skill level of some of these rookies. Guys entering the league now are being asked to contribute early and often.
Okay, almost time for tip. Kevin Harlan standing by. Kev.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They're still dominant, sitting at number one once again.
And I look at Oklahoma City. They've continued, though, to build momentum, showing a lot more confidence than we saw earlier. And this is the time of year to do it.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Baker out there with Williams. Then there's West. Then there's A-Train, and it's Neal in at the point. And for Los Angeles, we've got Shake and Bake. Also the professor out there. Baller is out there with the bulldozer. And it's Drake in at the power forward. Last game of the regular season, Brent, as a player, talk about that feeling.
Interesting in two ways, Kevin, because it literally could be your last game of the season if you're not a playoff team. And you know the next few days it's about cleaning out your locker and getting ready for the work that you want to put in the summer. The other scenario feels much better. You're going that night, you're going to play this game, and you know the excitement of not only your team and your coaching staff, but of the city to support what you're about to do come playoff time. That's a great feeling.
There's Neal with the three. Baller passes to Lewis. Here's the professor. The tray. Drops in the tray. The professor's got the first bucket of the night. A three-pointer for Los Angeles. Here's Neal, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Here's Watford. Here's the bulldozer, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Here's Baker. 6 on the shot clock. On its way from Neal for 2. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Good on the triple.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Lewis passes to the bulldozer. Lewis outside to the left wing. There's the lob to the hoop.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Passes to Williams, to the inside. It's deflected. To the middle. Here's the professor. Can't connect from short range.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Pass to Neal. Here's Baker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries the jump shot. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Lewis passes to the professor. Pass to Baller. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Clock at 4. Here's the professor. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
There's Baker. From deep, Neal. And the Thunder another three.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Lewis. His last outing we saw him pour in 22.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Thunder trailing by 4. Neal passes to Baker. Now here's Neal. Now here's West. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Memphis. And the Thunder another three.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
Here's the professor. Now the pass to Baldwin. And Lewis has it in the corner. There's the three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulldozer. McLemore has come in for Baller. And Simmons subbed in for the Professor. Passes it to West. Here's Guzman. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Now here's Simmons. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Guzman. And West now, top of the key. Unloads. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Los Angeles leading by 4. The pass to Drake. And here is Lewis. The dish to Carter. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. That one good for 2. Simmons got his second bucket. Thunder trailing by 6. Smith outside. Guzman passes to West. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. Lewis outside. Outside, Simmons. Takes a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And so it's Los Angeles. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And don't go away. We'll be right back. so far through one quarter. It's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Thunder coming to this one after the win against Memphis. Carter out there with McLemore. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Drake in at the three.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So for Oklahoma City right now, they've got Smith, also the eraser out there, and it's Guzman in at the three spot, and they're on the break.
Two shots. Foul. Two.
The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Harper or a Mookie Blaylock could get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. The other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before an illegal defense. It used to be a game really of two stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled off in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league has gone now.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
Good on the second free throw. Thunder trailing by 12. Lewis covering. West, right side. Guzman passes to the eraser. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. With one game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look out west. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And, of course, there's the Thunder. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses.
You know, for Los Angeles, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year, and they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
It's a great point, GA. I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Baller, he's checked in for Los Angeles. The professor comes in for Shake and Bake. And a switcher also for Oklahoma City. Heels checked in. Pass to Watford. Outside, Simmons. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. No good on the shot. Here's Guzman, and good that time.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
The professor passes to Ball. Here's McLemore. Here's the professor, and it's off from three-point range. Passes it to Neal. Smith scanning the floor. And it's sent back by Carter. And they get it back. To the paint. And then Carter with the jam.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
bulldozer, he's checked in for McLemore. While there's a chance, let's show you the teams that have thrived on the fast break this season.
You really got to admire their conditioning. I mean, it takes a major commitment to play that fast-breaking style, and they are all in.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Baker passes to Neal. 6 to shoot. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. From deep three-point range, Oklahoma City gets it back. Azubuike, good.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Here's the professor. Neal defending. It's good. The professor's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
So much talk about 48 minutes. The team with the lead letting its guard down now.
You know, so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move, off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
And the 3 ball is good. Neal's got 9 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
No good from Simmons.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Pass to Azubuike. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The pass to the professor. Wide open. He can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. 1:11 left in the first half. Pass to Baker. Guarded by Simmons. Buries it from 3-point range. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Here's the professor. Neal defending, and then Carter with the dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Guarded by Simmons. An easy 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Passes it to Ball. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
And here is Neal. He's got 9. And there's another one for the Thunder. 7 seconds left here in the second. There's the triple. And he's good on the 3 ball. 14 points for the professor.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the
Yeah,
folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. And guys, for Los Angeles, and big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. As long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, they're facing a team that shot very well in the first half. Now, that being said, they probably weren't aggressive enough on the defensive end. That was the difference.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. What a game we're seeing from the professor.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Los Angeles leading by 8. They've got the bulldozer. The professor out there with Shake and Bake. Then there's Baller, and it's Drake in at the 4 slot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Well, he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
I know people can't see you, Kevin, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
LA's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Neal with the steal. Pass to Baker. Jacks up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Baker's got the first field goal of the second half for the Thunder. And Los Angeles guys shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's a look at which players have been the most adept at finding and hitting high percentage shots since the All-Star break. Well, you look at the professor, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
His touch around the bucket has been outstanding. I mean, he has missed very few of the good looks he's got.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Neal. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lewis against West. Lewis down low. West with some nice D.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Offensive rebound. Azubuike. Good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
West against Lewis. And there's the pass to the bulldozer. Shot clock at 6. Lewis against West. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot. But he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
There's Baker. He has 5. Neal with it. Poked away. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. Snatched up. Passes it to the bulldozer. Here's the professor. He's got 16. Pass to Watford. Lewis on the way. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Didn't think that was going to go in. And now an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. You know, Brent, something other major sports do, reseeding during the playoffs. So the highest seeds always will play the lowest seeds. And do you think the NBA should go down that road?
I think the consideration will still be there. I think that conversation is going to happen over the course of the next 2 or 3 years. I don't see it changing in that time, Kevin, but it's healthy to continue the dialogue to the point where maybe we do get there.
McLemore's checked in for Los Angeles.
And here are the numbers for the professor. He's been on a tremendous roll since the All-Star break. He's putting up about 28 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Smith, the pass to Guzman. Kicks to West. Over Lewis. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 9 on the basket from West. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to the Bulldozer. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Guzman passes to Neal. West against Lewis. Here's the professor. He's got 19.
Yeah, letting it rip. We're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Smith inside, guarded by McLemore. Here's Guzman. No good from 11 feet. Los Angeles leading by 13. Lewis passes to the professor. Back to Lewis. To the inside. There's 1:40 left here in the third quarter. The pass to Guzman. And the shot is long.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Down low. Passes to the professor. Clock at 6. A 3 ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Guzman passes to West. Throws it up high. Pass to Guzman. And here's the fast break. Lewis outside. High, arcing shot, and the layup is up and in. Lewis has got 5 points in the quarter.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
5 to shoot. Guzman passes to Smith. From deep, Neal. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Lewis passes to the professor. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Now Neal. He's got 14. One-on-one fast break. Here's the professor. No good there. And so it's Los Angeles with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got West, Baker out there with Williams. Then there's A-Train. 6 on the shot clock. Guarded by McLemore. It's rebounded by McLemore. Los Angeles leading by 18. Lewis kicks to Simmons. From 12 feet out. That one off the back iron and out.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
Lewis gets the bucket.
Well, he just nailed his second three of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
Right wing. Pass to Williams. Lewis against West. For the three. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Good on the three-point shot. And Los Angeles leads by 18.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Carter, that's good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
Thunder trailing by 20. Dishes it to West. There's Baker. Puts it up from 12. It's rebounded by McLemore. Lewis outside. And the pass to Simmons. Rebound by Azubuike. Azubuike's got his 6th rebound on the night. He kicks it to West. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. To the wing right side. Clock at 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Azubuike, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
McLemore, the pass to Lewis. Now Simmons, he's guarded by Williams. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's Baker. Kicks to West. They need this one. Carter pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 23. Passes it to Drake. And the contract structure for NBA first-rounders, 2 years guaranteed, 2 years of team options, qualifying offer. Brent, should we consider changing that up?
I think it's working pretty well, Kevin. I think every front office is out there trying to find players out there that are giving you value beyond your contract. And that happens a lot when you're a team that has a first-round pick, 1 through 10, 1 through 20, and you hit on a draft choice, you potentially could get 3 years and sometimes 4 when you have incredible players coming into the league as their first year, changing franchises around. But a player that's providing way more value than the contract that they're getting at that time. So I don't see that changing much. It gives teams a long enough time to evaluate the talent coming in.
Seems to be working.
It does. And the players that prove it are looking at the calendar saying, could I fast forward 3 years? Because I really like to cash in on what I'm doing for you.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Of our Jordan Player of the Game, the Professor.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Los Angeles on D. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. West kicks to Neal. 6 to shoot. To end the run. It's deflected. There's 1:47 left in the fourth. Pass to the Professor. From the arc. They get it back. Here's the bulldozer. West with some nice D. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Professor.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
Drake the pass to the bulldozer. It doesn't go for him. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Pass to Baker, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Out to the wing. Now the pass to Buckets. Three-pointer. Traps in the tray.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
From deep, and the miss. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.